Hello and welcome back to part 7. So we're still struggling with growth in Rock Springs. We did just set up our warehouse for it, however, and I think that's probably going to help. We cut off the last episode right after we finished all of that, so we didn't really take a look and see if that is going to improve our growth or not, so we'll keep an eye on that. We can also get some sugar to Rock Springs to help out with that, because I know Rock Springs wants sugar. Actually, let's take a quick look at what Rock Springs does want here. Still not getting meat. We're struggling with that. Hopefully the warehouse helps with that. We can try and find some veggies and fruit, but I think if I remember correctly, we don't have any of that nearby. Dresses, or clothing rather, should start to come in more frequently now that we've built our warehouse. Hopefully. And they want some cheese, which we should also start getting, because Casper is now producing cheese. And I don't think we have sugar coming into Rock Springs right now, other than by wagon, so we're probably running out of that fairly regularly, so we can get a sugar train over there. So yeah, so that'll be a goal for this part, is to get some sugar connected to, probably into our warehouse. That'll be a little tricky, but I think we can figure it out. The other thing we want to do is get this bonus for setting up an express line, because that should be pretty simple. So we'll set up an express line running from Casper all the way to Salt Lake City, and we'll just use this passenger station that we've got set up here and run it over. It will be a little tricky with this Stevens Estate, because this express line is going to come in on this side, and we don't really want to slow it down with trains, so we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's see, what else do we need to do? We have some research points that we could spend, and we also want to, I think, get a second track set up for Cheyenne here and connect it to our warehouse. It's a little far from the warehouse, but I think it's the best bet to get it what it needs. Although we do have really close access to corn and sugar right here. We can just connect there for our corn, and then we can get grain from Steward, and then just send it over here for milk and wood. We'll see. First we're gonna set up our express line, so yeah, let's just get to that. First things first, we want to set up a second track on it, so we'll need to expand our station here. We have a decent chunk of money, so we should be okay to do all this. And I don't want to run the game while we work on setting it up, because we do have a limit, November 26th to get that set up. Oh, that's very soon. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off. We're going to try. Upgrade this. And do we need to do the same here? I think so. And upgrade here as well. Oh, it's going the other way. Dang it. That's fine. That's an easy fix. Okay. So let's set up this track. I'm going to need to delete this up to here, and bring this in over here. Around a little bit like that. There we go. Great. I think it should just automatically expand our supply tower here. I think. We'll see. Crossings in proper, and then we'll go ahead and set up our signals. One coming out there, and it looks like it did expand our supply tower to cover all the tracks. That's fantastic. put a directional signal right here. Go ahead and auto signal up the rest of this. Same on the other side here. Okay, great. Do we need any other signals here? Yeah, I think we want one leaving. Alright. And now we just want to send it through the mountain. Hopefully, they can easily connect up right here alongside our tunnel. Oh no. Maybe if we come along like this, yeah, that should work. No, it's not going to let us tunnel. So maybe tunnels work like bridges where you can only have 2 tracks running along it. So we might need to build another tunnel. That's going to be quite expensive. Okay, well. Is that really what we got to do? Yeah, it's not going to let us do that. Okay, so let's mix that. Alright, well this is going to be expensive. Felix, what are you doing over here? Alright, is it making a tunnel or is it just going up and over? No, it's making a tunnel and an incline. So we need to bring this down a little bit. It's maybe too expensive. Or not too expensive, too much of an incline. For our express train, which we want to run real quick through here. Okay, so that's just a 1% grade. Oh, it's so expensive. I didn't realize I wasn't going to be able to just use the tunnel I already had. So it goes. Bring this in over here a little bit. Oof. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to be able to get this express line set up in time. We're going to build it anyways, though. So let's just build that. And we'll run the game now so that we can start making money. And let's see how much our second line over is going to cross. Or we could just get away with the 1 for now. Actually, yeah, we could just get away with the 1 for now. And then we'll put another one later. Or no, we can't get away with just the 1 because we have 2 trains going. Okay. So it goes. Let's see how much this will cost us. Oh, we can almost afford it. But we need to get this all the way over first. Also, we got to think about what we're going to do here with this. Because we don't want to stop up our express train. But the only other option, I think, would be to build a bridge and connect the grain train over on this side. Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe we'll just do that. Then this one... I think this one we will have to have cross it, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem if we just have 1 train. It shouldn't slow it down too much. Okay. So we need to start by demolishing some stuff. I'm going to demolish both of these actually for now. This is probably also going to be expensive. Build a bridge. Start over. Actually shouldn't be too expensive. We'll have to move this supply tower up a little bit though. And go under or over? Over. It's steep, but we can get a beefy train on there. Well, actually, you know what? We should probably spend our research points before we go too much further. Delete this. Object in use. Let's let this guy use it, and then we'll delete it. There we go. This might be an issue, actually, the way this is coming out of there. We'll see. Leave this too. Okay. Good, good. That'll wrap over like that. Connect here. Cross. And let's put our supply tower back in up here. And let's fix our signal situation. Okay, we'll have to wait. Alright. And then we'll also need a signal right here for when it comes back over. I think that's all we need signal-wise there. I'm a little rusty, by the way. I've been gone for about a week for the holidays and haven't played in a while. But it's all coming back pretty quick. Alright, so got that. Now we need to get our track going back into Salt Lake City. Now let's delete this crossover here first. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There's an undo button. Okay, there we go. Set up our signals here. Don't think we... okay, that's in use. We'll leave it for now. Set up a directional one here. Okay, so that's good. I think that should run properly. Okay, train stopped using that, so we could delete that signal now. It'll stop there for this guy here. Good. Looks like we want to set up a directional there. And then we can just have this express line come in. Hopefully this will connect, right? Oh, and it will. Very nice. Oops. Not what I want. Oh, you know, I should have set up this track before I finished this one. So let's do that. Do that. That. In use. Is it? It's not. How about now? Then. Put a signal here so that it knows, and it should let us delete it. There we go. Oh, and we need to set up our express station. Oh, okay. We don't have enough money. We do. Going to be our express station, Salt Lake City. Which way do we want to orient it? We also want to be able to connect to Milford and to Idaho Falls. So if we just go parallel to our existing track, good. are going to get into some messes though when we want to connect our warehouse or our freight station over here, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. Hopefully it's not too hard to clean up. Oh, we need money. How are we on our loans? Oh, and you know what? We should spend our research points too. Look at our loans. Oh, we could take one out. Oh, good. Take a big one out. Let's do that. And that'll allow us to finish our double track express line. I think we'll cut this track off a little. Oops, did I not build that? I didn't build that. 241,000, not bad. Alright, so let's have this connect over here. Okay, so we need to change the orientation of this track here. Gotta try and get into this station. Oh, it just disappeared. Okay. Oh, what happened? We just built a little bridge right here. Think so. Yeah. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to have it cross. Ugly mess. I don't like that. What do we do? Okay, maybe if we pull back further, we can build a nice soft bridge over. Let's see if that'll work. So we're going to delete all the way back. I'm going to delete this. Alright, let's see how that works. Do this. Okay, not bad. I mean, 12%'s not good, but it's just a short trip, so it's not the end of the world. Ah. What did I do? I had it nice before. Let's start over. Oh, well, I had like 12% earlier, and now it's 15. Hey, there we go, 11%. Lovely. Build that. Cool, and that'll prevent our express train here from getting stopped at all, so we'll have a better chance of achieving it as an express line. Alright, so let's reset up our signals here. We don't need a cross here because it's got one right there. So we want you to wait here. I think that's the only signal we need. Oh, we need to put our supply tower back. Why can't I put it there? The too far apart? Are these tracks not parallel? Okay, well, I think it's fine. We'll just pop one here for this guy. Kind of a waste of money, but I don't see a better solution without going through too much hassle. Okay, put the rest of our signals down. Oh, we don't want that to be directional. So we'll take this, make it not directional. That works like that. Okay, good. Okay. Make sure we didn't mess anything up there. Okay, so it says we don't have a train, so that train somehow got deleted. We have a train going from Salt Lake. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you're not even... You're gonna... Watch, this guy's gonna take a super long route. Oh, no? How are you gonna get on that track, though? I need to build this guy a track here. A crossover, I mean. Okay, yeah, there's something wrong with these right here. That. Oops. Get that. Solve their problem. Yeah. Good. Okay. See what this guy does now. Okay, perfect. It's like loading as it's leaving. The game's being all funky right now. Maybe it's because I was messing with all the tracks. We can't afford that. Okay, we shouldn't run the game because we want to make sure we get that express line, so let's get our line set up for that. Because it takes a little bit of time, because your train has to run back and forth a few times before it can show the game how long it takes and whether or not it's going to be rated as an express train. And we have until November, so not very much time. But I think we're all connected, so let's set up that line. Oh, we need to finish our signaling over here. We'll do that after we set up the line. We're gonna use our Reno, which is our fastest train. Doesn't have the best traction, but we're not doing any real steep inclines or declines, so we should be okay. We want this guy here so that we can make our train run 5% faster. Security guard we don't really need for there. I'd love to get an engineer, but... Oh, we can get an engineer. Great. Okay, and let's just set up our signals proper here. We need to build some crossovers. Signal for the leaving train. We'll auto up the rest of our signals. And we're gonna call this our Casper. Lake Rex. Alright, let's watch it. Yeah. got one passenger car and one mail car. That's why we need to get our growth going on here. Freaking. Cool, going real fast, 64 miles an hour. Let's fly on right through the station. Tunnel we go. That's a shorter tunnel than our last one, maybe? Looking behind us. Bridge looks real cool right there. One of the reasons I absolutely love playing this game is it reminds me of the model train sets I used to play with when I was younger. And it's kind of making me want to get a model train set again. Don't really have the space for that right now though. Alright, well this guy made a real quick time over here. Our little town with our little peoples. Alright, cool. Well, we'll let that train keep running back and forth and it should turn into express line here soon. Hey, Rock Springs is growing, so I think our warehouses are helping out with that. Let's go ahead and get sugar connected now. Oh, you know what? No, let's do what I said I was going to do and take care of our research points. Alright, so what do we want? We're going to be getting more passengers, hopefully. But first let's focus on getting our trains running faster, maybe. So this will increase the power of our locomotives. Let's do that. This is a nice beefy train. I think it's better than our Decapod, which is 37 miles an hour with 130%, 131% tractive power. This is 40 miles with 147%. That's a great train. Do I have that already, I think. Do I? Oh, I do. Oh, it's cool. I love the blue, black, and gold. That's really cool looking. And white. We should probably that our grain train coming from through the mountains is this, so since it's got that big bridge to go over. Alright, back to research. Let's see, this will increase our reliability. That's good, we want that. I think 200? Get that. And let's go ahead and upgrade that train real quick over here because it's got this bridge to go over and a long journey. We'll upgrade you to a mastodon. It's a cool looking train. Why is that bridge no problem? Alright. So, our focus now will be to get sugar incorporated into this warehouse. We're not going to do cattle here, so let's get rid of that. And we'll take sugar. Question is, how are we going to cross all of these tracks to get it in here? I think we'll have to do a bridge. This area is too cluttered. We might want to come in around here and connect in there if we could do that. I don't know if that's going to work, but let's try it. We'll just start with the small train station. Actually, I do want to see real quick if we're running out of sugar here. See, we're not growing again. Still has sugar. We're gonna set it up anyways, though. We're still not getting meat. Let's take a look at the meat situation again after we set up this sugar train. I think if we come out here like this, yeah. Turn it around so that as it expands, it'll expand away from the farm. Gonna work? No? We bring it in a little closer. Pick up from 14 to 17. See if that'll work. Work. We'll bring this in. And we'll let it cross right here. Get it some signal. Okay, pretty steep gradient to go over there. That weird little angle that it goes down. Doesn't seem right. The game's gonna let us do it, so we'll try it. And I think we'll go ahead and put our beefy mastodon on here, since it's got that like 15% incline. Okay, so we'll have sugar now. Oh, you know what else I wanted to do was put maintenance buildings on all of my farms because they're free, and that'll make it so that our warehouse and our cities will get trains hanging out for shorter amounts of time, because they'll be able to also repair themselves at the farms. Let's do that on all of our farms real quick here. Did it done this way earlier. You've already got one. You need one. Downsize business. I've never seen that before. Huh. They're already in maintenance. No? Maybe we just can't fit one there? Huh? Alright, I think that's all of them. Oh no, we've got our grain farm up here. Okay. Cool. Watch our mastodon go over this bridge. Yeah, that mastodon just goes right over that incline. That's awesome. Okay, this guy's like been broken down like forever, right? What's going on? Why? Why are you broken down? And why are you taking... Oh, shoot. Needs to be set as a passenger-only train. It's bugging out here. Like, stop? We just buy a new one and fix it? That way? Got it. Huh. That's our Casper Salt Lake Express. Odd. Oh, we're not gonna get our express goal. Yeah. Scooped up there. Make sure our other one's also running as passenger only. It is. I think if I had set that up as passenger only to begin with, we might have gotten this bonus, but I think it's too late now. Oh well. That's unfortunate. We're picking up a good amount of mail. That's good. Alright. So, what else did we need to do? We want to get Cheyenne connected to our warehouse and connected to this brain over here as well. Keep checking on Rock Springs and see what's going on. Oh yeah, we wanted to look at our meat too, why we're not getting meat. So the warehouse here does not have meat. We should be getting meat from here. Don't have any. Yeah, I just think we're not making it fast enough. Can expand the industry. Get more meat produced, let's do that. We're getting enough cattle. How many cattle trains do we have running? 2 cattle trains? Okay. That should be enough. Are you coming from Cheyenne? Yeah, Cheyenne's also bringing meat up. We could probably also get some cattle coming over here. Yeah, Cheyenne wants some grain and some corn, which we have access to. So I think what we'll do now is we'll just set up our... Oh, it's not grain, it's corn. We'll set up our grain, our corn train to Cheyenne, and then we'll stop here. And then next time we'll focus more on getting some more resources to Cheyenne.
Your additional station isn't going to affect my business.
That's a weird angle to come in at. I have to curve around like this a little bit. And we need to expand Cheyenne as well. Signals in. Alright, let's get that train set up. And our trains are all cheap, so I think we'll just make the Mastodon our default now. Alright, so cool. And we'll be getting corn now. I'll help with its starting to get some growth. Also buy some more of Trisha's company. We have 10% ownership right now. So let's buy another 5%. Okay, yeah, let's just take a look at how our warehouse is doing, and we have another breakdown here. I seem to be getting breakdowns where the trains just... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought they were just like permanent broken, and I had to buy a new train every time. That seemed to be the problem. We got a lot of traffic coming here. We need to get this guy a supply tower. But because we have it all autoed up, we should be okay. Breakdowns. Yeah, we have our Casper to Salt Lake as an express line now, but a little bit too late to get that bonus, I think. Unless I did get the bonus and I just missed that. Yeah, I think this warehouse was a great idea. Full of stuff. Got a corn. We want to get more corn. Corn is coming from pretty far. Nothing? Business. Do we have 3 corn trains? Yeah, we're going back to... I think we have 3 corn trains. Still running out. Oh, this one just missed. No, yeah, we just have 3 corn trains. I need to rename this one. Let's rename all. Actually, 2. We lost our growth again here. We'll need to get another grain train going. Let's also upgrade our grain train, since we did that already. Let's make you a... What do we have it as right now? You are a Mastodon. Okay, we just want to get a second one. What is it? I think let's go ahead and clone that. I think we need to spend some research points on helping our breakdown situation, if that's a thing. I think that's a thing. I think we'll just watch our train go back through. watch this guy go back through here, and then we will call it quits for the day. Going under the mountain. Ooh, cool, passing train. Oh, that's so rad. Yeah, and it does look like the train stopped at the tunnel if there's another one inside. That's interesting. Fly up here. Alright. Very cool. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in part 8. Bye.